all this. Yo, welcome back to my 2 minutes. Brittni Edwards, we hit like once this by the time we got that notification.
https://youtube.com/@Brittni Edwards 1996.
When a Hall of Fame, Willie Game Hall of Fame. We Willie Game Hall of Fame to play off the regular season. Or just play a superstar. About to play how we play. Work game because the worst. I'm gonna keep changing on find out. Thank you. Alright, we have Stephen Curry, Brandon Basicki, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Chris Paul Porzingis. Let's get it.
Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly...
Oh, whoa. Hold on. I know we should be good. Right, turn it off.
The start of a fresh season, but we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State
Warriors.
Let's
work.
Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Butler. Clock at 6. Puts the move on.
Butler
challenges the opposing team everywhere on the court. Never afraid of any situation. He'll battle you down low.
Kicks it out to Kennard. The 3-ball. Pure
Let's go.
from 3-point range.
Let's work.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can
over.
He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do.
And Allie takes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Yeah, the handles on Curry are insane. There's nothing he can't do with the ball in his hands.
Well, Dalton Connect, older than most from his class. You can see that in his game card.
For sure. I mean, he came into the league being 23 years old, so you would expect some seasoning to be part of his package. I mean, there was a polish to his game that younger players often don't have, and because of that, he was able to make a pretty immediate impact on his team.
A foul out there.
The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you've got to be careful around LeBron and mindful
of his presence. He's
very opportunistic defensively, and with that size, speed, and anticipation,
not built like that.
He can pick
your better team.
Let's work.
Curry.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Offensive rebound.
It is. No reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances.
13-6. Curry on 2, bro. Let's work.
And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Here's Curry following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Pass to Green.
Weapon work. Weapon work.
Outside Butler. Snatched away. Here we go. One-on-one. And it's James with the jam.
Let's work.
Active hands from Dalton that time, and Connect was able to start the break with the steal.
Outside Butler. Back to Pajemski. And here is Green. There's a screen. Down low. Tipped. James with the ball. Now Pajemski defending. It's Edwards with a drive. And down it goes. 2 points.
Let's work.
Edwards has got 9.
Let's work.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Los Angeles.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Open.
Now here's Edwards. 9 points in the game. Butler on the wing. Green for 3. And it's Connect with a rebound. Los Angeles.
Green quick no 3. Not built like it, bro.
Edwards for 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Curry, I'm not doing that easy, bro.
1:27 left in the first quarter here. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Here's Pajemski. Curry looking it over. Tries it from the block. And it's blocked by Edwards. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Green. Melton comes in for Pajemski. And Spencer's subbed in for Stephen Curry. Pass to Spencer. 4-3.
No.
Lakers with a rebound.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
And here's Edwards outside. Ooh, give him his fifth make of the game in 10
let's work.
attempts.
Let's work.
This defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity.
Stop
They're
work.
a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. Outside Edwards. Kicks it out to Kennard. Yes, and it's Edwards.
Good work.
Edwards got 3 assists tonight.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Ayton against Porzingis. Pass to Spencer. Back to Porzingis.
Good work. They would have
Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Spencer. And it's blocked by Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards slams it in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposite.
Let's work. Let's go.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and, you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
They've got Connect. DeAndre Ayton is out there with James. Then there's Edwards. And it's Kennard in at the 2. That's the Laker 5.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
And here's Edwards outside. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Fight back, 2015, 2012, support.
Come right back at it.
A little back and forth.
I
love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Brian, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. And here's Connect outside.
Football.
Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Warriors trail by 14. Here's Spencer.
Oh.
And Aiden pulls it down.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers
Let's
will
go.
get him back
I want
to
14.
the NBA
Let's work.
Finals.
Let's work.
His youth sets them up for the future, BA. But with LeBron James in the
Clark, I'm gonna need it.
they still want to try to win
I need it.
now.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And some changes here for the Warriors. Butler's checked in for Moody, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Melton. Out to the right wing. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Connect. Porzingis with a screen on Edwards.
Oh, I'm over it.
Three on the clock. Horford outside. The three.
To do LeBron.
That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from James. And
Let's go.
slams it in.
The 3-14, let's work.
Love seeing this from Aiden. Dependable at finding his teammates in their spots.
Outside Pajemski.
All the way.
Here's Kennard. And the layup
go.
is good off the glass.
Who's flipping him?
Kennard's got 11
They're
points.
14, let's work.
Just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
To the paint.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Wait, what? What a charge? My second foul?
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Spencer.
Yeah.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second.
The Warriors come back on one bench.
Now here's Pajemski. He's scoreless. 4 on the clock. Outside Butler. Shot to stop the run. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Los Angeles leading by 21. And so now a timeout call.
Let me go.
By J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat.
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that...
And the Lakers making a change here. Edwards is
Okay,
checked
good.
in.
Then
Moody's
good.
checked in for the Warriors.
It's a whole thing.
Aiden finds Edwards. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Aiden gets it to go.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Back to Curry. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Moody, guarded closely. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers left.
What? I'm at board.
Season. The Warriors, second.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would like to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have. Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
This is a foul on purpose so we can win.
A minute 15 left to play in the first half. Now here's Podziemski, guarded by Doncic. Moody on the wing, down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and over Kennard. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. The basket falls, and that's going to be a blocking call.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working. And when you make 5 in a row and close like that, it also takes...
Bro. There's no Hall of Fame. What more do you want? What's that team money? But there's no Hall of Fame team money. You can't get no harder than that. We're just that good.
Try Superstar. Oh, okay, I see. NVM then lol.
I got you. You good. I'm gonna try to start.
Subscribe to my YouTube
I'm gonna try to start
channel.
if you lose the Hall of Fame.
Pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Kristaps. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Warriors. Green comes in for Moody. Curry passes to Porzingis. Now here's Podziemski. Pass to Butler. The 3 is up. Oh, nice D from Kennard. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
The circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Back to Curry to stop the run. Doncic pulls down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Softball Washington first row.
Edwards against Curry. Edwards, a pass to Ayton. Kennard outside.
Good.
Here's Edwards. Unable to get that one. Curry with some nice D. Outside, Green. Butler on the wing. Defended by Kennard.
The first row.
Here's Butler. Up and over Kennard. Got a hand on it. The shot misses. And so it's Los Angeles cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Who needs a multifaceted approach when you can dominate in the lane like this? It has been impressive.
My only piece of advice, don't stop.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the
first half.
point
for 33% field goal
percent. Going at each other like this becomes a point of pride. That's when the sparks fly. That's when it gets interesting.
For us and for the fans watching.
Just bro.
Appreciate you joining us.
Third quarter with the fourth highlight to make it report.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Let's get it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5.
No way.
Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt.
Bet.
Butler and
Let's go,
Draymond in the
41.
3 and the 4. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle. And here's Edwards outside. Buries it
Far
from
back,
3.
Curry. 22.
Edwards has
We're
got
going 21.
27 points.
Let's work.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3,
Off.
fire 3 of your own. Boom.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong
Yeah, that's what's wrong. It's too slow.
performances
Too slow.
throughout. They've really been strong on the glass.
Los Angeles
Quick,
shooting
enough,
their
enough,
third and
enough,
fourth
too
free
slow.
throw attempts of the game. And both free throws good for Edwards.
21. Let's work.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Butler, launches it, drills it from deep. Butler's got 7.
Butler stroking it nicely. Good touch from outside the arc.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a
Oh,
long
to hit that.
time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. BA, back to you.
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
I'm not sure I saw it.
Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Luka Doncic 4th.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Porzingis passes to Green. Outside Curry.
Oh, on it.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
38.
14 points for him.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
James, right side. And stolen by Green. Pass to Butler. Outside Pajemski. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Pajemski's got his first 3 points of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. James, a screen on Curry. To the middle. And there's James on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
Curry passes to Butler. Porzingis sets a screen. Inside. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And here's Edwards outside. The Warriors pull it in. Green, the pass to Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Edwards for 3. They grab their own miss.
Oh.
From the arc. He drops it from range.
Let's work.
Edwards has got 32 points.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Porzingis with a screen on Edwards. And here's Butler outside.
Oh.
It's not going to go for him. Ooh, nice D from Kennard.
And it's easy to admire how pesky they were on the defensive end, jumping in passing lanes and being overall extremely aggressive going after steals, finishing in the top 5 in the league in that department.
And these guys really took advantage whenever their opponents turned the ball over, finishing in the top 5 in points off turnovers last season. And the Warriors making a change here. Melton's checked in. Porzingis surveying the floor. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Edwards. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
And a chance
now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets. And then Friday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Out to the right wing. Porzingis finds Butler. Green, a screen. A shot from the high post. The shot by Butler, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard.
They've
taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Steps back. Here's Curry. It's tipped. 44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. To win the run. And again, no good by Golden State.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Let's go. Look at that green.
Slams it in.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Here's Green. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, they had a rough stretch shooting in the first half. I mean, they've seemingly made the changes they've needed to make to improve that shooting percentage.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
38.
Fires away from way outside. And so it's Los Angeles.
Doing it, let's do it full court. Still get it over here. That first win at home. Let's get it.
The quarter ends. The hustle they've shown on deep. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Regain control. Come on now.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got DeAndre Ayton. James is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Edwards in at the 1. That's who's in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Outside Moody. To the middle. Here's Butler. Rejected by James.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
And he comes up with a bucket.
On the late
40 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're
out hustling the shooters
and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, BA, some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Driving inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Moses Moody. And he drops it first.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Trying to find a spark here.
Play smart.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively.
The work will come back to me, Tom.
Butler passes to Horford. Screen by Horford. Inside. Shot clock at 5.
Go down on 3 good. 10-4-40. They come back with. They can't come back with 2. They're going to come back with 3.
Than Al Horford. He can pop out for the shot, or he can roll to the rim too, just like you saw there.
Here's Edwards. And
Let's go.
Edwards slams it in.
Oh, that's my
Scoring
40.
this much while shooting this well. Insane.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. James with a steal.
Steal the
Now
cross
the
all the way.
Lakers moving it up. Oh,
Let's go.
and a dunk by
20-40.
They're
Let's work.
making it
Let's
look
work.
easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Well, that's a fantastic view
Let's
there
go.
from the AT&T Connected Cam. Outside Moody. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular
Let's
reason,
go.
Grant?
Well, you know, it's part
Oh,
of the
fine.
natural order of things. Certain players
Hey,
will
40, let's go.
dominate, and when
Let's
they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game.
Let's go.
Pass to
Let's work.
Moody.
Ooh, let's be still.
Six on the shot clock. Down low. And Horford powers it home.
8-4-2.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Edwards looking for an opening. Here's James. Yes,
Let's
and
go.
it's Edwards
8-2-4-2.
picking up the assist.
Let's work.
Edwards has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Butler.
Let's go.
Rejected by James.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of
Indeed.
pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no
Whistle
slouch
clock
at
for
that
you.
end of the floor.
Outside Edwards. Warriors with the rebound. Pass to Spencer. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And Clark,
What's
for
up, mate?
decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than tide shifts on occasion based on who the players
Let's
are
do
on
44.
teams in each conference. Maybe
Bro.
some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The
Oh.
game wasn't even
Nope.
as close as the score says,
Let's
and
do
a great
47.
win for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never
Let's go.
wavered in their
Let's
approach.
force
They just
47. Let's go.
kept at it and
game.
showed they were without a
Let's
doubt
work.
the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season.
Upstream soon.
Love to get an opponent
Roger.
out early.
Hold
We're
on.
going to be seeing
The
them
D.
that often.
Spot 2.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel
The,
this team to
upstream,
victory
guys, I
was
got
the
Nate.
efficiency for clutch.
Boy, his
Definitely
vision
something
was
with the cat.
impeccable, right on point tonight.
Definitely
Picking
with the
apart the
cat. Right,
defense
you-
and
you have to
racking
talk
up
to
a
yourself.
bunch
I
of
got you.
assists.
Do we stream or
There's
you
the
stream it?
4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Edwards.
Let's go.
Good. He hits again.
Yes, it's 50.
My goodness.
That's how many
50 for
points
the
I got.
game.
Just putting on a show.
Game.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They
Go
love
get
to
it done
watch
right
this
there.
team
Bro.
dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
We'll see you at the next sporting event.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron.
You get the dub.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first.
Has 50 points. LeBron has 15. Luke Kennard has 11. DeAndre Ayton had 9. Probably Dr. Connect going with Horn good goal. Dunked it. Curry finished with 23 points.
Big W.
Thank you, Nate. Jimmy Butler finished with 7. Spencer also finished with 7. Martinez 24. Hopper finished with 4. Pod finished with 3. And Green for 2 points. And I got 52. We both want to know. Before I do that. Hall of Fame. Before I do that, though. Yes, bro. Let's get to the Timberwolves game. Let's get it. Playing at home. So Dante Vicente Antonio or Dylan Daniels, Julius Randle, Nod Reed. Let's get it. You can go into a home.
And
Let's
out
go.
here getting loose, guys.
Fuck up the Willie Game Hall of Fame. What's up for the superstars?
Almost at game time, folks. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's DiVincenzo in the point guard.
Okay,
DiVincenzo against Edwards. With teams fine-tuning rotations in these early stages of the season, Richard, some players can be, I think, unsure about their role.
Hey, but that's part of the job. You just have to stay ready. Whenever your team calls your number, you have to go in and do the job that they ask.
And there's the whistle.
Illegal screen. Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Pass to Ayton.
Let's work.
This is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
It's stolen by Edwards. Here's the break.
Oh, I got him in his head. Let's go. Let's go.
And this sort of
Let's go.
dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Edwards against Kennard.
Make him work.
And he makes the
right there. That's not going to make him work.
Now a three-point play chance here for him.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Randall broke loose, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo.
No, Hall of Fame, Nate.
Season stats for him. Averaged about 11 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
They feel confident with him at the helm. He's effective at running the offense, and having someone like that off the bench is an absolute luxury.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages from about 16 points a game to over 20. He's a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he's one of the best bargains in this league.
Bones Highland is jacked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Randall is screen on Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Highland misses.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to LeBron. Pass to Edwards.
Quick roll.
James a screen on Edwards. Edwards passes to LeBron.
Let's go. Turn off. Off. Let's work. Let's work.
Who will not be denied. LeBron so strong inside.
Randall outside. And stolen by LeBron. And James.
Let's go. Let's work. Let's work.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Highland passes to Edwards. McDaniels kicks to Randall. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
All the way. Let's go.
Edwards
14 fouls.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't
work.
Pass to Edwards.
Let's go. You're right, Nate. Let's go.
To stop the run.
Go, Chen.
Yes,
good call. So you can play ball. I'm always watching.
Great. We'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing safe.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Joe Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dosunmu in for McDaniel. Edwards looking it over. Shot clock at 6.
Man. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Edwards.
Let's go. Let's enough. Let's work.
His team is winning, and it doesn't get better.
I got you, Nate.
Something to adjust. Some changes for Minnesota. Phillips, he's checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Mike Conley for Edwards.
What's only 3 look like? Oh, he's good 3-point for now. He's average.
Conley against
Edwards. Drop him. He got older.
It's stolen by Edwards.
Let's go. Oh, 10. That's 9. Let's work.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Rudy is so used to fighting inside. This guy will do whatever it takes.
Outside, Edwards. Over Conley. Edwards can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 8. Dosunmu, the pass to Conley. Back to Dosunmu. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by Ayton. Edwards against Conley. Fires the 3. Edwards with another miss. Outside Conley. Here's the 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here. And if you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, and the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
On the court for Minnesota, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Conley out there with Bones Highland. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. And Minnesota has possession, trailing here by 8. 5 to shoot. Conley with the 3. Another miss by Conley. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible.
And just for context,
let's go. I want to tell it. Let's work. Let's work. Try to take that. 40 only.
6 points and 3 rebounds.
Let's work.
LeBron is blowing that out of the water.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. Randall with a screen for Conley. Pass to Dosunmu. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And they're facing a team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Inside. And finished off by Gobert.
You guys read the game like Conley.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley finds Dosunmu. Highland passes to Dosunmu.
And not 3 numbers in that ball.
Down low. Here's Gobert. And the layup's good off the glass. Gobert's got 6 points.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Let's go.
Thanks, Kevin. The Lakers are always thinking.
Let's work.
Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you.
Yep,
we're doing it.
On the prime. All right,
we're do it.
As always, we thank you. Minnesota making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dosunmu, the pass to Highland. The offensive rebound. Gobert. Some solid defense from 8. Here's Edwards. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into
the paint.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. James against Randall. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GM.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
To the paint, here's Reed. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
I'm gonna go got this, Nate.
Edwards. Ayton sets the pick for Edwards. Pass to Kennard. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Kennard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And the call will be against Dalton Knecht. That's his first foul. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
James, a screen on DiVincenzo. Shoots over Reed.
Let's go. Let's work.
From Edwards.
Let's work.
Edwards got his 3rd assist on the night. Timberwolves trail by 15. Outside Edwards. There's the pick. Back to DiVincenzo. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Timberwolves shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
Back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throw.
Edwards, no good. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams look to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And here's Edwards from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. The basket counts and 1. With a chance to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
Edwards passes to Gobert and finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Edwards against DiVincenzo. And the Lakers with another miss.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Outside Edwards. One second left. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Down up 4.5.
1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to...
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter right after this halftime break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You look at
try to come back, Nate.
Hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood track. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
We're still in the 3rd quarter. Why are we going to stay in it? Let's lock in. Come on, let's work.
We've We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Andre now with LeBron James.
Wait.
Then it's Connect. Then it's
right there.
And it's Edwards in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And here's Edwards from the arc.
Let's go.
From three-point range.
Edwards
got 26.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Edwards against DiVincenzo. Here's Ayton.
Let's go. Then up there, Paul. Let's work. You have to stop.
Wouldn't want to be that rim. Goodness, Ayton knows how to attack something with force.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 4-point game. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. Here's Edwards. Off with the layup.
That's a foul.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter.
Let's go. Go on third foul.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he's been destroyed inside. Timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
And here's Reed. DiVincenzo finds Reed. James against Randall. 6 to shoot. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Let's go.
By Edwards.
Let's work.
Wow.
Let's work.
That sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back
smart. Really, I want the team to come back and win this thing.
That is definitely an emphasis, Jim. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Let's work.
Surveying the D.
Still LeBron.
Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Still doing it at this age. Richard,
like a block there. Let's stay with it. Let's work.
I'm sure the day would ever come that we actually see him playing on an NBA court with his son Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
Over.
3-pointer Randall. Rebounded by the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Edwards. Plays it up and puts it in. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Here's a look at some stats for Julius Randle. Great showing for him last season.
Last
season, he averaged 18 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
For 3, Edwards. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 9
he took it home for a shot now.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Dosunmu comes in for McDaniels. And Bones Highland subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards from the arc.
Let's go.
From downtown.
30 to 40.
Edwards got 35.
Willing to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Highland misses.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Wasted no time on
Let's go.
Let's go. Kennard's got 6.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Three-pointer, Randall.
Oh.
And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked
I don't understand.
game.
I know what it
Now,
is.
let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, people forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by. Guys, back over to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Left side, Edwards.
This is what I like for the whole thing.
And it's blocked.
Let's go.
Edwards against Highland. Edwards, no good. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 11. To the inside. He takes it in. Gobert in the corner.
Watch this. What's the problem with us?
Picked by Randall. Dosumu with it. Bennett picks him up. Edwards can't hit.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Chalk up
Let's go. Let's go for 2.
37 points for Clutch.
Wait a minute, my bad. Let's put it what a whistle.
Recognizes it and
Let's not take the ball to the paint.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Edwards with it. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
Go ahead, let's do 4 points. Get over. Let's go.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Bones Highland is out there with Conley. And it's Dosumu in at the 3 spot. Conley, the pass to Highland. To the left wing. Randall against LeBron. Edwards with the block. Edwards drawing the double team. Kennard for 3. Good. And the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists now in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Lakers.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And Kennard gets it to go.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Randall outside. Will it go? And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And the clock having no impact on Randall's game.
Good work.
Ayton a screen on Conley. Here's Edwards. And Ayton.
Let's go. This is 4-4. Let's work.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Randall outside. Shoots over James. LeBron with the block.
A versatile, talented defender.
LeBron
excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
Edwards inside. By Conley. Edwards no good. Over in the corner, Dosumu. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. Edwards against Conley. Edwards
Let's go.
is good.
Let's work. Let's work.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. It's time now to present our player of the game, Clutch.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in the zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Now Edwards. Pass to Kennard. Uncovered. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Three-pointer. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. DiVincenzo against him.
Let's go.
Puts the D in a
Let's go.
tough
Put him point on.
spot. You have a
Let's win for jumper
playmaker
against him.
who can throw it down.
He really
That's what I came back from the halftime.
Pressure on him.
I was going for jumper.
Hard to strategize
That's
for a
quite
guy
smart.
who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And Edwards
Put him for the
slams
win.
it in.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Ayton a screen on DiVincenzo. Edwards drives in.
Let's get him.
And
Let's touch it.
Edwards
Let's hit for one.
slams it in.
Let's go.
The finish was nice, but
Let's work.
the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him.
Let's go.
One team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win.
Let's go. Let's hit for the one.
Not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Clutch.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Good, he hits again.
My
goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's DiVincenzo. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
High post try, and good! There's another.
He's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Box score. I finished at 52 points. Aiden finished for 10. Luka Carter for 9. James finished for 6. Connect with the 3. Hold up. Yeah. He tried. Ant-Man tried. Well, we just outscored him. 13 me. 15, 13, 8, 6, 6, 3, 2, and 2. We're going to face the Kings. We 2-0 the Kings. I know we did. We're going to face the Kings. We both 2-0. The Kings and us, we both 2-0. What did that do? All the things. Over here. The guy's crap. Let's get it. Way on the road, the King has Russell Westbrook, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Team Murray, DeMonte Morris. Let's work.
Still extremely early on, Grant. But talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got LeBron James. Edwards out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Dalton Connect, and it's Aiden in at the 5. Now here's Murray. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. Cat drop. And it comes off an assist from LaVine.
I mean, Westbrook is a gifted finisher. Allow him to find his looks inside at your own risk.
And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan touched it last.
This is still half.
Yes, it is.
Edwards looking it over.
Let's go.
Slams it in.
4-2. Let's work.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra
special
special
Hall
when they come
for the
from your point
superstar,
guard.
but it's still Hall of Fame.
Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard.
Let's work.
My goodness.
And so here's Sacramento, following the score by Los Angeles. DeRozan passes to Sabonis, and it's good for 2.
4-4.
Yeah, this is Sabonis in his zone. He makes scoring in the paint seem almost effortless.
Edwards for 3. Rebound by Sacramento.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Here's Edwards. After the Kings picked up a basket a moment
Let's
ago.
go. And the jam. Let's stop the leader. Let's go. Let's work.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's DeRozan. Back to Westbrook. Edwards pulls it in.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
The 3. Drops in
Let's go.
the 3.
Nice.
Edwards has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Let's work.
You can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
DeRozan outside. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Oh, swiped away. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's James. Slam. Dunk by James.
You love to see that effort from LeBron. Never giving up on the play. He capitalizes with a bucket right there.
Levine finds DeRozan. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move.
What the hell was there?
Where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Pass to DeRozan. Fires from deep. The Lakers for the rebound. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Now here's Edwards. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game.
He's a student of the game. LeBron releases at just the right time to get the pick and roll score.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And Sacramento with some changes. Hunters checked in for Zach LaVine, and Malik Monk subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Murray passes to DeRozan. Oh, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
DeRozan drawing a lot of attention there.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
Okay.
There's a minute 59 left in the opening quarter. And Edwards, here we go. Monk grabs the miss. And it's Monk with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. 6-point game. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 10. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And both free throws good for Edwards.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's Monk. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Great rim protection by Ayton. This coaching staff wants more of that from DeAndre.
Los Angeles leading by 6. It's Edwards with a drive, and the shot's good. Edwards got 14 points for the game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
It's Monk on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Here's LaVine, and Ayton pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Ayton, a screen on LaVine. Edwards, the pass to Ayton. Uses the glass on the layup.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Kings trail by 10. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Monk is mostly known for being a microwave scorer. He's never seen a shot he didn't like. Very tough to stop.
And here's Edwards outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Let's go 13. Let's
go. At 17.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Play to me.
Here's LaVine for 3. Fires in the triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout, that you can get a stop first.
And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the...
I got you, Nate. Thank you, Nate. Let's go.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment.
Let's go.
Are you kidding me?
Let's go. 16. Let's go.
They're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Now Levine. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. He's covered by Ayton. Ayton with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 11. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted. Brian?
Tremendous support. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. Kennard passes to Edwards. Slams it in.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Sacramento making a change here. Here's Westbrook. Outside for Levine. Monk against Kennard. 5 to shoot. Monk passes to Westbrook. Drains the triple. Westbrook's got 5 points.
Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
Edwards, no good. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Down by 12. Now Los Angeles moving it up.
Let's go.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
Outside Monk. Sacramento passing it around. And here's Hunter for 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Outside Hunter. Levine with a screen on James. Here's Hunter. And another miss by Sacramento. The Lakers lead by 16. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Sacramento making a change here. DeRozan is checked in. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Ayton, a screen on Westbrook. It's Edwards with a drive. Ayton, no good. Kings trail by 16. It's Monk on the wing, defended by Kennard. Pass to Sabonis. Stolen by Ayton. They're running. Ahead. Here's James.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
That's easy. Okay, no foul.
Against DeRozan. Here's Westbrook. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
Here's Edwards. That shot, no good.
That's a foul.
Nice D from Sabonis. Here's Clifford. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on connect.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Sacramento shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And so the NBA draft is now 2 days. How much of a difference do you think that makes, Grant?
You know, I think it shows the increasing importance of second-round picks. With teams up against the cap, they need that cheap depth. And also, it's an opportunity to get TV viewers over 2 days rather than just one.
Westbrook taking his time here. Sabonis finds Westbrook. DeRozan against Kennard. DeRozan passes to Westbrook. Here's Clifford. Lets it go from deep. Connecting with the defensive effort.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Edwards with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Edwards. That's good.
Guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Good work.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to Hunter. Now here's Sabonis. Westbrook outside. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. He's off on the first.
Future Hall of Famer. Westbrook averaging a triple-double in a number of seasons and came close a few other times.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. DeRozan with the ball. Connect picks him up. Now here's DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And Sabonis slams it in.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Sacramento Kings.
What they're doing tonight doesn't even count as defense. Open shots all over the place. Have a little pride, fellas.
Yeah, their lack of engagement at that end is pretty glaring.
And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. Got a question here from Jose and One Hero. Who's the #1 overall pick in the studio show draft?
It's Ernie Bartholomew Johnson. That's the franchise broadcaster right there.
Yeah, I agree. You just put some talent around Ernie and then come back later and you got a championship squad.
Well, look, guys, it takes a team effort, but thank you.
That's really tough.
That's it for us.
Let's come back to the back now. Report. Back to lose any game. So the regular season we're gonna play a horn just for the superstars.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be.
Work.
And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Kings. 15-point game. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. DeAndre Ayton is out there with James. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Edwards. And it's Connect in at the 3. Small forward.
Oh, man. Sabonis just throws his body around. So hard to guard. Just a wrecking ball out there.
Los Angeles leading by 12. And here's Edwards outside. DeRozan with the rebound. And the Kings shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. Murray passes to Levine. Back to Murray. Now Westbrook takes a three. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Westbrook's got 11 points.
You know, Westbrook can make you pay from deep. The D has to at least honor his shot.
After strong rookie and sophomore campaigns,
Keegan
Murray demonstrated inconsistency in season 3.
Well, B.A., part of that is him trying to adapt to off-season roster changes and a mid-year coaching change. Then his point guard, De'Aaron Fox, got dealt. Keegan Murray just needs some stability.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And here we have the 2K leaderboard with last year's best three-point shooters. Zach LaVine is second.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Oh my God.
James with a steal. Down low. Here's connect.
Let's go. Let's work.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected cam? Ripped down the breakaway slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, my defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Two shot for Connect. You know, he takes pride in burying these long-range missiles.
On the wing, Murray. DeRozan looks it over. Clock at 6. Connect with a defensive effort. The Lakers lead by 15. It's tipped.
Great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
Here's LaVine for 3. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. And Edwards, here we go. Misses from close range.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
LaVine passes to Murray. And here's Westbrook. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Edwards. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this week.
And it's Murray with the big finish.
Just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
Westbrook against Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Edwards against Sabonis. And Edwards slams it in.
Let's work.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, let's take a minute to look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contest for the Lakers.
And it's been an outstanding performance by the fellas in the backcourt. Their guards have been just carrying the load on offense.
Let's work.
Here's DeRozan.
No way.
And the shot no good, a bit short.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Kennard Soft
Let's go.
touch off the glass.
Good turn out. Good work.
And the
Good work.
Lakers lead by 19.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for Kennard.
DeRozan outside. And he banks in the layup.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Edwards against Monk. Pass to Aiden. All sorts of time. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
4-1.
Edwards has got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, there's the skill of Ayton, nailing the jump shot with confidence.
And the basket.
We're good. 64-3.
Making a slick move off the dribble to get the easy 2.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kennard for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Let's go.
Kennard's got 5
go.
points now this quarter.
Well, some of the most solid mechanics in the league. Kennard has complete trust in his motion.
Pass to DeRozan. Over connect. No good off the back of the rim.
Go in circle, get over.
They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest.
Let's work.
The Lakers lead by 20. Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Clifford in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The kick out to Edwards. Knocks down the triple. Edwards got 38 points.
Well, LeBron is still that good at getting others the ball. What a clever kick-out pass.
Let's work.
Edwards against Westbrook. Pass to Clifford. Monk looking around. Picked by Sabonis. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. And the basket by Monk.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Outside connect. Back to James. Kicks it out to Kennard. And here's Edwards outside. They get it back. James outside. It's Edwards on the wing. And the 3 off target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the basket by Monk.
Well, they're behind, but certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Pass to connect. James left side. Kennard outside. From downtown.
Let's go.
Nice feed that time from James.
No. Let's go. Let's work.
James has got 3 assists now in this one. Westbrook with it. Inside. Outside Monk.
On it.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Second shot opportunity.
Private.
Rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Ayton. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Westbrook against Edwards. Monk for 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Monk will take him any way he can get him, even in the corner.
Pass to James. Kicks it out to Kennard. Hunter against James. Outside Edwards. And Los Angeles, another 3.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win and reach, don't expect him to let up.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Westbrook finds Murray. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. 6 to shoot. Here's DeRozan.
Oh.
Sacramento again missing.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's game.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Sacramento has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Westbrook. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
One of the most physical point guards this league has ever seen. Westbrook powers through for the and one.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Kings trail by 20. And Levine, here we go. And stolen by Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Keegan Murray.
Not much the defense could do there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute bull down low.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. Both free throws good from James. The Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter.
That's game right there.
Carter against Edwards. Now here's Monk. Defense is right there. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Carter. Over Edwards. Carter can't get it to go.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Oh my goodness! Fired at home!
Nice.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Pass to Hunter. Fires for 3.
Oh.
Kennard with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. There's 48 seconds left in the final quarter. Right side connect. No good with a layup.
I missed it.
Monk against Kennard. Hunter passes to Carter. Sacramento passing it around. Hunter finds Carter. Over connect. It's deflected. James inside.
Oh, 84.
Hammers it home.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson.
Let's go. Let's go. They got Frederick Trailblazers with 3-0. The Raiders is 1-2. We'll do that. Hall of Fame. People Hall of Fame until we lose. So far, we're not losing on Hall of Fame. 3-0 Hall of Fame. We shouldn't go 4-0 Hall of Fame. Back playing at home. The Triple has Damian Lillard, Drew Holiday, Danny Ellisua, come away from it, Dog and Cleveland. Let's get it. Let's work.
And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long... season, Kevin, and I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. Damian Lillard out there with Holiday, and it's Avdia in at the small forward position. Now, here's Avdia. Outside Holiday. Lock at 6. Drills the three-pointer.
No way.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Clippers in L.A. And it's off from three-point range. For 3, Edwards sinks the three-point.
What's up? What's up?
Aiden, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a few moments to catch up with the head coach for Los Angeles. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets.
Three. Something that's weird that's happened because we
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Let's work. 3.
Oh, nice find by LeBron. This guy is the best passer I've ever seen.
And it's Lillard missing.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here is Holiday. Clingan, the screen for Holiday. Pass to Clingan.
Oh, one it.
Back to Holiday. They need this. The Lakers with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
Now here's Lillard. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Tim, DeAndre Ayton was covered.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Clutch.
You can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Still.
Here's Kennard. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's LeBron.
Oh, 10 right here. Oh, 3 free throw.
That is something you just can't teach.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the
night. 3. Let's work.
A season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Here's Clingan. And here's Holiday. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
James. And it's
1 to 3. What's it? 15-5.
Great ball movement there.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And Holiday kicks to Lillard. Here's Kamara. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Oh, here's Edwards. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Connect. No good.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Lillard looking around. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Pass to Connect.
Oh, Connect, he's selling.
And we were talking about, Tim, the front office, the Blazers very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Kicks it out to James. Curls it from outside.
Let's work.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Lillard against Edwards. Lillard on top. Shakes him. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter.
Something's
missing.
And he seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Williams, he's checked in for Clingan. Grant comes in for Tamani Kamara. Aiden Sharp checked in for Drew Holiday. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Lillard. Connect with it. Nothing on the board. Out to Edwards. Pass to Connect. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers after this break, we'll be back with this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
This is a great start offensively.
On the court for the Trailblazers, the wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Williams is out there with Jeremy Grant, and it's Henderson in at the point guard. Edwards passes to Kanan, and it is a nice jam.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Henderson against Edwards. Pass to Williams. Outside, Avdia. To the paint. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Williams.
Williams gets position inside. He just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Edwards kicks to Kanan. Kicks it out to James. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Jim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Williams. Henderson against Edwards. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Grant dishes to Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about. Nets culture. How does an organization create...
Well, I think
and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
That's what it's all about.
And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in, and he knocks down the first one.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Edwards inside, covered by Lillard. They grab their own miss, and that basket goes to the official call.
That's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Sharp. Lillard against Edwards. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Got down to 8 on the bucket from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Here is Edwards. He's got 10. Carries it from three-point range. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Avdia, the pass for Grant. Lets it go from the wing, and the rejection by LeBron.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Nobody near Lillard. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 8.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
Pass to connect. Yes, that's
finally.
Let's
work.
James has got 3 assists in the game.
Let's put me and LeBron.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They trail by 11. It's off to Utah after this game, where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Here's Edwards, and he could not get one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Damian Lillard. Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts.
Third, fourth quarter.
A different look now for Portland. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Tamani Kamara comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Avdia. Pass to Lillard. Here's Clingan. He's covered by 8. And it's Clingan with the jam.
I tell you, not only does Clingan set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Ayton finds Edwards. And Clingan pulls it down. Holiday, the pass to Lillard. Clingan, the screen for Lillard. He's looking for Clingan and finds him.
Known for his scoring, there, Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
Lakers leading by 9. Edwards passes to Kennard. Back to Edwards. Pass to Kennard. Out to Edwards. It's good for
cool.
Edwards got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Lillard misses. LA's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Back to Kennard from outside the arc. Good. Assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 5th assist in this one. Stolen by Connect. Now the Lakers on the break.
Let's go. Let's work.
As we see Connect expand his game, Dalton will get more active as a passer.
Lillard misses. And a deep 3 from James. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What in terms of their shooting, everything dropping in for them. Back to the action in just a minute.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
What is movie 4-0?
You look at Los Angeles, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Trailblazers.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
Let's do it in third quarter.
It up.
Don't let the dribble highlight come back in. Do work. You're not liking it. Let's work.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Okay.
They got Edwards. James is out there with 8. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Connect in at the 3. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half. Lillard outside. Right side, Avdia. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Who's got ball? Out to Edwards. Off target from outside. Trailblazers trail by 19. Tim, walk me down the Donovan Clingan pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a two-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic, LeBron James. Everything I do Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player, a generational talent. Kevin?
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Fifth on the list, Donovan Clingan.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Back to Avdia.
We're going to go though.
Clingan, the screen for Avdia. Goes back up. And there's Clingan. That's good on the assist by Avdia. Avdia's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Edwards kicks to LeBron. Out to Edwards. Good on the triple. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Back to Lillard. Looking to end his cold spell. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And with the success
let's go. Let's put this one on. Let's work.
Let's work. You'd expect him to be firmly in the driver's seat. Oh, good take. Early in his career, Connect's been focusing on his handle.
Holiday. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before. For sure. Hits it from 3-point range.
Hold on, second hold. Push it first, foul, report.
Who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Lillard misses.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Connect sets a screen for James. Shoots over Kamara. That one a little long.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
There's the triple, and the 3-ball is good. Kamara's got 6.
A great sense of the floor there from Holiday. Drew gets to the basket, but knows the better shot is on the perimeter.
LeBron James on the wing, covered by Kamara. 6 on the shot clock, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland.
Let's go.
Robert Williams is checked in for Clingan. Jeremy Grant comes in for Tamani Kamara. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Avdia. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Drew Holiday.
And checking out the numbers for Scoot Henderson, how he did last season. He was around 12 points per game last year. 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
And that's such a valuable tool for this team. His defense can really shift the momentum.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Friday, they'll face off against John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
You know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team's going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
So
So the next game. Subscribe. See, carried. For 2 points. Still for 3 points. Struggling. Yeah, LeBron box that game. Subscribe. Let's get the Pelicans. You know, I bought order to the store. If we lose the game also, or we playing it, or we simcasting it, or we send to a game with it. We're ready for the All-Star. But so far doing good. We get close to hopping in. Okay, guys, just so quick to what's loading up. Got 6 points. What's gonna win? The Warriors. All-star. He was against the Warriors. Who's against All-Star? We playing it. Hold on, let's start this All-Star. Okay. Oh, we was on Superstar, right? We playing loaded this but All-Star. If we was All-Star, we playing it loaded Pro. Let's get it.
And now, starting lineup for your...
All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends.
Let's go play a playoff.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Williams. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard position.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Ayton passes to Edwards. Cash money from 16 feet away.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early.
Put all this next
really
season too as well.
The defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Booker. A steady force on their
That's right.
offense,
After this
recording around 14 and a half a game. We've seen it
After
on
this
certain
season.
nights, Clark. Mark Williams just owning the
Let's
back.
play this season.
Well, his combination of strength
Play my whole
and
2K games.
causes a major matchup problem. I mean, he has a bunch of 20-plus rebound games. That's hard to do, even with all the shot volume that's taking place in the league right now. Even when you put a body on this guy, he's relentless in pursuing the arm.
Now here's Ayton. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Nice shot by Kennard.
And you see the awareness Connect has a good understanding for when his guys are open.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. There is a clear game plan that Coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubled. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send the extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now, here's James. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11 and a half points a game. Knocks down the long J.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Here's Booker following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The three, James. And Booker pulls it down. Pass to Gillespie. Back to Booker. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
The easy money there for Booker. Can't let him get this close with the ball.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. Back to James. Off target from outside. Suns trail by 3. Here's Gillespie. 8 points in his last time out. Outside O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Booker buried from 15 feet out. 6 points for Devin Booker.
Yeah, Booker sees how they're defending him and just takes what's fair.
Edwards for 3.
You can't make sauce and soup story. What I'm about to do. Nobody play how we play. My channel, my game. If I don't like it, get the fuck off my channel. Or Kings. What the fuck I do? So sorry. One game one. One game two. One game three. One game super. I got face Dallas. Who's the 50. One game one. One game two. One game three. One game four. Sweet. And now I got face Thunder. One game one. One game two. One game three. Sweet. Now we're in the NBA finals. Going against the Detroit Pistons, who are the second seed in the East. One game one. One game two. One game three. Sweet. Next season, hopeful season, my second season, I'll pop up my all 2K. If I went 16-0 on Superstar, NBA Finals, last season, as you've seen. We lost our first game with Superstar. We won that one. That was an All-Star. 3-1. I think. That was 2-1. That was 3-1. 4-1. Pro. Oh. I got 50 Timberwolves 12-2. The Timberwolves was 8-6. We'll have Kobe White, Anthony Edwards. Famous South Joyce Randall, where we go there. Oh, they're playing on the road. Timberwolves playing the home. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focused on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
And now the Lakers starting group.
Edwards,
Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dalton Connect. And it's Pumpkin in a two-guard. Now here's Edwards. Angle right side. 4 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Edwards' shot is good.
Let's go.
Edwards got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Randall. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
It's good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Oh, here's Edwards. Looking at his point production, averages almost 11 points a game.
Let's work.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. White the pass to Edwards. Off target from 3-point range. Pass to Buffkin. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Going back to
finds Dosumu. Back to White from the arc.
No way.
And he's good on the 3-ball. White's got 5.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall passes to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's White. Back to Dosumu. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. BB, no one has more Defensive Player of the Year awards than Rudy Gobert. 4 of them.
Well, with the 4, he is now tied with the great Dikembe Mutombo and the great Ben Wallace. does he have another one in his sights?
Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Just 5 on the clock. A miss that time would have put him up. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's it. That's his 4th basket of the night. He's taking 7 shots, a solid 57%. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Julius Randle. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. And rebounded by Connect. Los Angeles by 3. Edwards drives in. Lays it up off the glass.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
White against Edwards. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, we're going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
White against Edwards. And White kicks to Reed. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And here's Edwards from the arc. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out for this league.
It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Where about
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Smarter. Over.
White looking around.
Come on.
Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time.
Please, follow it.
That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Minnesota. Randall's checked in for Edwards. And it's Whitehead in for White. Randall outside. 6 to shoot. Edwards with the block. They get it back. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Rockets. There's a good screen. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They're building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And second quarter basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Rowe at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. That's in for his bucket tonight. 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And playing the way the floor is spaced now, How much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that.
It would
have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
Minnesota making a switch here. Clark's checked in, and Los Angeles is going to change here as well. Collins checked in for Vanderbilt.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Randall outside. Banked in off the glass.
30-15.
Got his second bucket of the night.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Inside. That's it. He's now 3 for 3, looking sharp.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Minnesota making a switch. Edwards is checked in. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Timberwolves, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they came into this season with a plan, and the execution has been at an elite level. That's how they've quickly ascended to that #1 spot.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Spurs.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them. Well, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Edwards looking it over. Down low. And he caught that pass and full stride on his way to the big slam.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. A three-pointer, no good.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Dosunmu comes in for McDaniels, and it's White in for Dante DiVincenzo. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever, and now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Guys?
He can lock it down. Okay, Allie, thanks. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. McDaniels, he's checked in for Randall. There's 1:54 left in the first half. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards looking it over. 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. And that's 2 points on the lane. Edwards got his first points in this one.
That's where patience pays off for Anthony Edwards. The clock is dwindling, but he's keeping his poise.
To the middle. Oh, yes, he did. 5 down for him so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The 3 ball bangs on the trifecta. Edwards got 5 now.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from three.
For three, Edwards. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And here's Edwards from the
Let's go.
Knocks down the three ball.
Let's work.
Edwards got 29 in the game.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bank shot, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
They set the pick. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time.
No way.
Basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
Lakers
ahead, just dominating this one. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. And now, and I know it's still early in the season, but let's take a moment to talk about the conference standings in the West.
13-2.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, it's still early.
And the playoff team don't play in the back chip.
Right now,
they are 20 years.
The best team in the league.
Well, we knew they. Thanks for spending halftime
They get
with us.
Let's come back and see if I can work. Let's work.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Collins. Connect out there with Edwards, and it's Pumpkin in at the 2.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Randall, guarded closer. And he converts the layup. Randall's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, you love the determination from Julius Randle. This guy has a knack for scoring against good defense.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Dosunmu finds Randall. Outside Edwards. And the 3 off target. Lakers leading by 22. From past the arc. Edwards can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. White the pass to Edwards. Back to White. And White with the stuff.
And 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
An efficient score, Kobe White, effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality.
Let's go.
Break it down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Randall. Randall is doubled. Right the pass to Gobert. 4 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket. TB1 complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
Edwards with another miss.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Edwards drives in. No good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
On the wing, Dosunmu. He's guarded by Connect. Hits the three-point bomb.
This is perfect.
And that's now 6 points for Dosunmu. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Edwards drives in.
Let's go.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And so White will bring it up for the Timberwolves. There's the drive. Edwards with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Daniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Left side, Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Boston with the rebound. Lakers leading by 22. Edwards with it. Out by Randall.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Feed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for White. Pass to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Reed with the rebound.
We got
Minnesota's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Edwards' shot is good.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 43 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. DiVincenzo's got 7 points in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Collins, a screen on DiVincenzo. Collins,
let's go.
Good.
We're good. We're good.
By 21.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Lakers. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Another screen here.
Edwards against DiVincenzo. Edwards with the stop.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
And here's Edwards. He's got 16. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Los Angeles. Lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Let's go.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Whitehead out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to McDaniels. Randall outside. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're
Let's
in
go.
control.
That's good.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively. Now looking to close this thing out.
McDaniels outside.
Let's work. The easy. No threes, no foul.
Pass to Randall. Ball's knocked loose. And Randall throws it down.
That's right, though. 2.7.
Explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Outside Edwards. And that one
Let's go.
is stuffed right
4.7. Right there.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this
Roll,
second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
That's easy. No foul.
Back to DiVincenzo. Count that bucket.
I like DiVincenzo trying to score the interior. Underrated hops from the young man.
DiVincenzo against Edwards. And he uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 49 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's the break. Here's Buffkin. Finish off the break.
As we see Connect expand his game, Dalton will get more active as a passer.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Randall left side. DiVincenzo passes to Whitehead. Offline with his 3. For Los Angeles, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter.
51.
That's
80-49. Let's work.
Let's
work.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
9 feet out.
Plant.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
To the inside. There he goes again.
Let's go.
That's his
8-2-4-9. Let's work.
basket. He's
Let's
a
work.
perfect 9 for 9.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Randall right side. Pass to Whitehead. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-4 run.
Let's go.
Finished off by Edwards.
2-4-9. Let's work.
It's
Let's
one
work.
thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Whitehead passes to Randall.
Okay, right there.
With the fadeaway. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration
Let's go.
mounting. With
Let's
every missed
let's work.
bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things
Oh,
I've
third
looked
foul.
at is they're getting it
Let
done
them work.
on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
The Lakers on offense. They're on an 18-6 run.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who
Wait,
watched
for the one.
it. Just a
Touch it,
total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Clutch.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Outside Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. The 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Edwards. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team